So when I was preparing for the SAT when I was in high school, I bought one of these books like this. It was an official College Board book, but back then it was called 10 Real SATs. And I worked in that book every week, consistently working, especially math problems, um, over and over again. I also pulled some problems from online sources, which back then were limited, but they were present. And then there were other, like there was a PSAT book that we got from high school that I practiced problems out of. So I practiced problems. I practiced some most weeks. Okay, took practice tests and all that kind of stuff. But I didn't do like this guy. So Alex Hormozi, if you don't know who he is a very uh, very well known businessman. He's a little younger than I am. Very successful businesses, school.com, acquisition.com. And he's very big on hard work, being really focused, just putting in the reps as far as like getting making something happen. And he talked about what he did when he studied for the SAT and when he studied for, I think it was the GMAT, which is a test to get into business school. He said he bought 8 books like this, 8 different prep books. And he was doing 4 hours of work on the test a day. A day. He said he was doing 100 problems a day. He would take a practice test every weekend to see if he had experienced improvement. He said when he first took, I think, the test to get into business school, his score wasn't really that great. I think it was especially from the math side of things. But then whenever he went to take it after he had done all this prep, he scored in like the 99th percentile or something like that. I say that to say this. If you really want to raise your SAT score, if you really want to raise your SAT math score, you really got to ask yourself, how much work are you willing to put in? Because if you expose yourself to enough problems, I experienced it myself. I wasn't working on the level that Alex was, but what he did makes sense to me because it's what I did, at least at a smaller scale. But you got to be really willing to put in some serious work if you really want to raise your SAT score. Think about what I've just talked about here and reevaluate your own SAT math prep. Hey, thank you for watching this video. If you need math tutoring or you need SAT math help, look in the description to find out how you can sign up today. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you stay in touch with Math Swap Tutoring on YouTube. Have a good one.